Alright guys, so this is going to be the breakdown on why Mahomes should be competing for his third ring this Sunday, and instead why Tom Brady was handed the 2018 AFC Championship through a handful of lucky plays and terrible officiating. Alright, so on this play we see Tom Brady making a terrible read. Easy interception dropped by Eric Berry would have set up the Chiefs in Patriots territory there. Alright, so very next play, 3rd and 7. This ball hits the ground completely right there. Should have been incomplete in a 4th and 7 punt for New England. Alright, we'll see on this play. Mahomes misses the wide open receiver for a touchdown, just something he never does. And the Chiefs ended up getting no points on this drive, so just a very lucky break for New England here. Alright, right here you'll see a blatant block in the back by the New England center on 91 Naughty as he's reaching out for the tackle. Like, I don't know how this is not called. It's such an easy call. Alright, on this play you'll see Kelsey drop an easy 15-yard pass, like when he's wide open. Something he never does. Another lucky break for New England there. Alright, this play, it's 3rd and 18, as you can tell, inside their own 10. And Mahomes will get blasted into the throat area with no call given at all. Commentators are saying he's hit in the helmet. Like, you'll see the replay. If this happens to Brady, it's probably going to be a foul every single time. Takes an arm to the throat. No call, no call. See Gronkowski holding all over D Ford on the left side up there. Just, guess can't call holding on Gronk though. Just not allowed. Alright, and this play right here I think is one of the worst in NFL history. 8 minutes left in the game, punt. Touches Edelman, taken in for a touchdown, Kansas City. And they wipe it off the board and they're going to overturn it. So you can see the judge right there before he runs in, signals touchdown on the field. But no, we can't have Edelman make a mistake on national TV. That's just too much of an embarrassment to him, I guess. So let's overturn this. So called it, hits index finger and thumb. So I think it hits him twice. Obviously, that's what the refs thought at first. Boom. Finger, thumb. You can see his finger be hit into the ground. Yeah, so they go back. It's a pretty iffy call, but if it's called a touchdown on the field, then how can you reverse this without definite evidence?
That's key. That is key, Chiefs territory. What the call was going to be on the field, because there's got to be enough visual evidence to overturn it. So what did you see here?
Most definitely, Jim. The point is well taken. The ruling on the field is that he did touch it. So something must be clear and obvious.
You hear that, guys? Clear and obvious. That doesn't look clear and obvious that he didn't touch it to me, but okay. So they overturn that, take away Kansas City points. New England gets the ball instead of the Chiefs getting a touchdown. So that's pretty game-changing to me in the 4th quarter. Alright guys, we'll see on this play, Mahomes, 3rd and 8, deep in own territory. Mahomes gets blasted super hard and late after the play. Gets the ball away, gets hit about a second later. Just, we need to stop the bias with this crap. I mean, if that's Brady, it's called every time. Wow. Nobody can do that. Nobody. I've never seen that. That's just amazing. Alright, so this play, one of the worst in NFL history. 7 minutes left in the game. New England trailing. Chris Jones will tap Tom Brady's arm as he has the ball still. Has the ball, taps his arm, and then 10 seconds after the play is over, they throw a flag right now. Roughing the passer. Yes, it was. Yes, that was. Wow. Yep. We wonder why this is frustrating, guys. Okay, let's just give them 15 yards there for free when they're down in the fourth quarter. That's not really game-changing, though. Doesn't affect us at all, though.
No, it's not contact to the head. And in Cleat's defense, Jim, his angle's difficult there, but you do have to see it to call it. You know, you just can't go by that action.
Yeah, you can. You don't have to see it to call it. It's Tom Brady. If you touch him, that's a penalty all the way. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, it just keeps getting better here. 3rd and 8 now. They're down, 6 minutes left, 3rd and 8. And this pass is going to be called complete. Yep, even though you'll later see that the ball touches the ground 90%. Like, the ball's touching the ground more than his arm, but I guess that's control, though. So the Chiefs actually challenge this and lose the challenge, but you know, guys, if the ball is laying on the ground, if it's touching his arm, it should be a catch, okay? I mean, look at that. That's a catch, right? Yeah. So, yep, that's going to be, would have been 4th and 8, Chiefs ball, up with 6 minutes left, but that's ruled a catch, so, okay. Alright, guys, this play you'll see Allen Bailey bust through. The center completely holds him right there as he's about to get to Brady. I don't know how you missed that one, but okay. Alright, so this last play on 2nd and 10, they call this incomplete. So, yeah. That's more complete than the last one that they called complete. But this one's incomplete because they don't need it to extend the drive. Okay. It's interesting on 3rd and 10 that's a catch for the New England, but on 2nd and 10, they're going to say incomplete. Okay. Alright, guys, and here's the play that took the Super Bowl away from Kansas City. They're going to call offsides on D Ford on this play when the ball gets intercepted. So the interception really isn't the problem here. It's that, so there's a bunch of things to look at. If you look at New England's left side of the line, their left tackle is actually bowed 3 yards off the line of scrimmage, which makes this an illegal formation. So it's a legal formation on New England, and then also the New England center, if you see where the ball is lined up, he's holding the ball far behind the line of scrimmage. So D Ford's hand is actually not in the neutral zone on this. And like I said, guys, look at D Ford's hand in relation to where the center's holding the ball. This should not be a penalty, but they're only going to look at the defense on this and not where the offensive player is actually holding the ball to. So, guys, New England is lined up in a legal formation on this, and if D Ford is in the neutral zone, then it should be penalties offset. A result of the play is an interception by Kansas City, and instead New England goes down the field and ends up taking the lead. So this is just very costly. And you know what? I don't really know why the NFL goes back to review this to see if he's in the neutral zone or not. Yet you can see the right side of New England's line, they're staggered correctly, and then on the left side here you have the tackle 3 yards behind the center. Like, how do you not see that when going back to look at this? And then in typical New England fashion, they win the toss in overtime to get the ball first. And they just go down and score on us. Nothing wrong with the officiating in overtime. They went down and scored. Mahomes doesn't get a chance, and Brady gets to look good. Okay. You know, the Chiefs were putting on points. New England was putting on points all second half. I mean, it's just sad to see one team go down. Chiefs defense plays terrible in overtime. New England goes down and scores. Who knows what Kansas City's going to do if they get a chance, but that doesn't happen. And just another thing, guys, New England started their drives in Kansas City territory more than 50% of the game, which is just absolutely insane how short of a field they had to play with. To go down and get field goals or even get touchdowns, you're 40 yards from the end zone already. It's like, while Kansas City's starting deep in their own territory, just was actually much easier of a game situation for them throughout.